Tuesday Night Baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next. Drew Pomeranz will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Josh Harrison. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Ambush style. 0-0 coming on blue. First pitch of the game. Nice knock to the outfield.
Here's Echeverria now. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon. And that's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched the playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Harrison aboard here at first with nobody out. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. The 3-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. The next 3-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, and if you're pitching, you better be aware of Crush Davis. He's already hit over 30 home runs this season. He could quit right now, and it would be considered a good year. But as he continues to play this season out, I'm looking to see what the end result could be.
In now, Manny Machado. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. From the stretch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
There goes the runner. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Pomerantz sets. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Played on the backhand. And now against his body, a jump throw. And the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. 2 away now. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, he's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
In now for the O's, Adam Jones. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. Looking to minimize the damage here. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Pause, and the 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Orioles settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Orioles 1 and the Red Sox 0. Dylan Bundy gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Settling in now, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Popped him up. Davis over to his left, 1 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued. First pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. First offering on its way. Hit back toward the mound. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. The pitcher can't be too mad.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. The 1-0. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. He's set, and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Change-up low, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Outside, 3-0 now. Pitch. And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Benintendi is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Down the first baseline. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. One run is scored as he arrives at second without a play as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Next up for the Red Sox, Domingo Santana. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He comes in at 262 on the year, 5 homers and an even 40 RBIs. Strike 2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Martinez on third. Benintendi at second with 2 gone. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches, get 2 outs, and all of a sudden give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
First pitch on its way. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Line towards center field. Jones is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. The Red Sox 4 and the Orioles 1. Here's Mark Trumbo now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Mark Trumbo.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 1-2. Turned on down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity. So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder, forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there. But a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the ball.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Susac. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. One out, nobody on. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Josh Harrison stands in. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Now batting, third baseman, Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They trail it 4-1. Stepping into the box, Sandy Leon, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Sandy Leon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. A fastball that just misses inside. Two-two pitch just missed.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Riding in once again, Mookie Betts. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Mancini is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The second baseman, number 15, Justin.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Here's the 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead it 4-1. Leading off the inning, Danny Echeverria, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Machado now on 0-1. Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in this single.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. Echeverria on second. Machado at first with no outs. Lifted the other way out to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the first out of the inning. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Pomerantz sets. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and one strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts is there, 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Schoop. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Schoop, who's nicknamed Mamba, this is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. One and 2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Benintendi. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Hit down the line at first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Sox 4 and the Orioles 2. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Xander Bogaerts.
First offering on its way. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 1-0 home. Hit out towards second. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on it.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
From the stretch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
In now, Andrew Benintendi. Bogarts takes off. 0-1 the count. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Jones is under it. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Domingo Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Before the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here's the 0-2. Missed with a slider. Bogarts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. There he goes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Nunez, a native of the Dominican Republic, manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in two things. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength?
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. We're through 3 here at Fenway. 5-2 now, Boston. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a breaking ball stays outside. A ball and a strike now. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo.
One strike.
Shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
He throws him on the fastball there. Mark Trumbo goes down to become the first out here in the 4th.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box, Andrew Susac. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pomeranz into the windup. Here he comes 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, the designated hitter, John Harrison.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Josh Harrison. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Here's a strike. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail 5-2. At the plate, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, JT Realmuto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Stepping in now, Sandy Leon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now. Mookie Betts is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike 1. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Runners off for second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Mancini. 2 down. Ready for another shot now, Dustin Pedroia. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. In the dirt. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Red Sox go down quietly, and it remains 5-2. Digging in once again, Adeiny Echeverria will be the first to stand in here in the inning for Baltimore, with Manny Machado waiting to follow. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run producing part of the order with nobody out.
Shortstop, Manny.
Ready now for Baltimore, Manny Machado. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way. Swinging a soft liner, but this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris.
Here's Chris Davis now.
Get him down.
Pomerantz sets. Here comes the first pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Strike this guy out.
Davis waits on the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Line hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he'll take a look at ball 1. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's Jonathan Scope now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Two runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Fenway after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
The 0-2 delivery. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Two-0 count. The pitch. Soft liner toward first, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, James.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's a foul ball. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox lead it 5-2. Heath Hembree takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 37, Heath Hembree.
Now at the plate, Adam Jones. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Ready once again, Mark Trumbo. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Here's the 2-1 home. Way in front of a great slider that time.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Andrew Susac, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Josh Harrison stands in. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. In the dirt here. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Harrison in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
And a slider that time as this ball's hammered to deep left field. And that is the definition of a mistake pitch there, as this ball is gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's Echeverria now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the O's 4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 30, Chris Tillman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Now the 1-0. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Domingo.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Domingo Santana. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey, this is another one of those cases, D-World, not how many, but how many can you score? Lots of traffic.
100%, Dan. It's not about batting average in this league anymore. It's about OPS. It's about driving runs in at the end of the day, and they got to find a way. And they're doing that right now. They got the lead.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Let him go.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Santana, base runner at first with 1 out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ready once again, JT Realmuto. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-1 home. Grounded up the first baseline. And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball.
Just a great at-bat there. That 1-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Into the box now, Sandy Leon. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. One and 2 now. Tillman ready with a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. It appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Pedroia waiting, the 1-0. Popped up. Davis moving to his left, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's a 2-run lead now. It's 6-4. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Robbie Scott is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36, Robbie Scott.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
The 2-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here now the 2-2. Slow roller back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Popped him up. Realmuto has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Score remains steady at 6-4. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, number 72, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated
Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Hit back toward the mound. Scope is there. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scope has it, and he will get him at first on a fine spin and throw from short right, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the O's 4. Carson Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
39, Carson Smith.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Jonathan Scope.
From the stretch. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Center fielder Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, one man out. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Gave him the green light, but he swings through it for strike one. Here it is on 3-1. And a sinker too far in here. He lost him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moving under it, Santana, 2 down. Ready for another shot now, Andrew Susac. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Let's go, Red Sox.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Now a move over to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Orioles held in check there. They trail it here 6-4. Striding in once again, Domingo Santana. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Domingo Santana.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Sliders in for a strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And he got him.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman.
Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Tillman ready with a 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. popped him up. Echeverria in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first base,
Striding in for Boston, JT Realmuto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Change up that catches the corner for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 6-4.
your attention please. Now
Ninth
pitching
inning
for the
save
Red Sox.
situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrel with the baseball here as they'll try and close things out. Andrew Susak will be charged with trying to start a rally in the ninth as they go to work against Kimbrel.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another try at 2-2, and a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
He's set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Kimbrel is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty B. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Kimbrel pauses. Here's the 1-2. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Count remains 2-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Realmuto over to his left. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in once again, Adeiny Echeverria. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Soft liner towards center, and that is in there for a two-out base knock. So the two-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a two-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Into the box, Manny Machado. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, a lot of people would never consider a reliever for the Cy Young Award. Hey, we can argue that point, but I know this for certain. He deserves a few votes. That's 55 saves on the year. And I'll tell you, he's a rare talent.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Red Sox win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Drew Pomeranz earned his 9th win of the year. Craig Kimbrell wraps it up for the save, his 55th of the campaign. That total leads the league. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.